When adding and subtracting rational expressions, you're going to need to ultimately get a common denominator. And so that means that your first step has to be to factor the denominators. So step one, factor the denominators. And so you can see that really just entailed factoring this second trinomial for this example. And then step two is to determine your least common denominator. So all of your factors have to be represented. So we've got 2x minus 3 and an x plus 1, and this denominator has a factor of x plus 1. So this one already has that factor, but this fraction does not have 2x minus 3 in its denominator. And so that needs to be multiplied over here, because our LCD needs to have both of those things. So we are going to multiply this first fraction by 2x minus 3 over 2x minus 3. And then the next step is to multiply together your new numerators. So this would be step 3, because step 1 was factor denominators. Step 2, figure out the LCD, and multiply by it accordingly wherever you need to. And then the next thing that we're doing is putting together the numerators. So I'm going to multiply. Remember, the order of operations applies. So you're multiplying those two binomials together. That's where this 2x squared minus 3x minus 4x plus 6 comes from. And then we're subtracting from that this quantity 3 minus 12x, which means minus 3 plus 12x. And this is all over our LCD. So we now want to clean up the numerator. And then this is when you factor the numerator. So you factor the denominators in the beginning, you factor the numerator towards the end, because you want to see if you can do any final canceling. So does anything multiply to 6 and add to 5? Yes. So that means you can go forth and factor, and you would come up with this. And then, if possible, you cancel factors that are equal to 1. And so my final answer for this problem is 2x plus 3 over 2x minus 3.